Hi guys, good afternoon. Amrit here from Four Lads, and I'm here for the match between Livingston and the famous Glasgow Rangers. The team is out and Danny Rowell's decided to go 4-2-3-1 to revert back to that formation which has done the team so well in weeks gone by. We've got Tav at right back, we've got Romans at left back, Fernandez and Suter in the middle, Chukwueze and Raskin holding, Mikey Moore in the 10, Skov Olsen on the right, Gassman on the left and Chermiti through the middle. This bench is very strong as well. Real encouraging to see that Nadiri has made the bench, which means that he's fit. I think Danny Rowell probably thinks he's not fit enough to start today. He might have one eye on Sunday. Let's see if he does come on and get some minutes into the legs. But I'm really happy with the team. It looks like a team that's full of purpose. It looks like it's a team that has creative intent and wants to go and kill the game early. In times gone by, we feel that sometimes the formation and also the team selection lend itself to being a little bit tentative and not as advanced and creative as we would like. But this seems like Danny Rowell wants to go for the jugular today, which is exactly what we need. Mikey Moore in that 10 role, I'm so delighted to see him in there. That's where he does his best work, in that wee pocket, on the half turn, running, marauding with that ball and causing problems. Skov Olsen on the right, Gassman on the left, that's where he does the biggest damage as well, coming off that left, cutting inside. We've seen so many times this season with the impact that Gassman can have coming off the left. Raskin and Chucky holding, really happy with that as well. Romans starting. Plastic pitch, I'm a little bit concerned for Romans, I'm a little bit concerned for Suter, but maybe Danny is looking to kill this game by half-time and then make some wholesale changes at half-time to make sure that everybody is getting minutes and they're protected for next week on Sunday. Let's see how this game pans out, but I'm really, really happy with this team. Chermiti up front, on his own through the middle. I would love to see him continue that momentum that he built up last week on the Sunday against Hearts. We really want him to take that and throw it into this game as well and continue to build and grow. He might not score today, but for me, as long as he's contributing, as long as he gets an assist, as long as he looks like he's back into that rhythm where he can keep building and getting better, that's what I'd like to see from the guy. Let's see how it all pans out today. I'm confident for 3 points. I am going to say it's going to be 3-0 to Rangers today, and I think it'll be 2-0 at half-time. Make the wholesale changes, 3 points up the road and get a couple of goals for the goal difference. Let's see how it pans out though, guys. Let's go Rangers, into these. I'm afraid I can't tell you what the tifo says because I'm behind it, and then we've got all these big blue Johnny bags in the way as well. So we're a couple of minutes to kick off here. Wonderful attendance from the Rangers fans, as you can see. A couple of minutes into the game here. Encouraging attack there from Rangers. Chukwueze got the ball, played it wide to Romans. Romans put it in first time into Chermiti, and Chermiti just couldn't quite get onto it. Chermiti scores again. Let's hope that's true. First corner of the game goes to Rangers. Tav got the ball, played in Skov Olsen. Skov Olsen takes on the defender, gets to the byline, crosses it in, it's cleared out for a corner, but that's encouraging. That's where Skov Olsen does his best work, down that line, taking people on, standing them up and getting them to commit. Oh, Mikey Moore puts it in for the backstack! Whoa! Oh! Almost for Rangers. A wonderful ball in there to Romans at the back stick. Great header, wonderful save from the goalkeeper onto the post. Could have gone in his own net. And you can hear the noise here, the Rangers fans in full fettle here. 14 minutes into the game and it's Livingston 1, Rangers 0, I'm afraid. The ball came in, it was a dead ball, the cross came in into the back stick. I couldn't see too much from this side of the ground exactly what happened. But Rangers are 1-0 down and we need to get our act together here and get back into this game. This is not the start that we wanted. A couple of half chances for Rangers in the first 15 minutes or so. Against the run of play, Livingston go 1-0 up. 16 minutes in, free kick to Rangers. James Tavernier over it. Skov Olsen there also. Let's go Tav. Oh, great save, and the rebound is over. Rangers getting closer. Rangers have struggled since the Livingston goal, there's no doubt about that. Ball in again. cleared out again. It just seems to be put in without any sort of aim. It's just getting put into the area for the sake of it. We don't seem to be picking anyone out. Gassama now. Flicked on! Just not quite clicking for Rangers at the moment. 29 minutes gone. And that's the first real bit of class that we've seen from Mikey Moore today. He carried the ball well there, cut inside, and to all intents and purposes I thought that was in. Another great save from the goalkeeper. Corner to Rangers. Good play there from Gassama, 36 minutes in. Gassama the byline, good ball across, it was cut out by the defender. Let's go Tav, come on son. Corner to Rangers here, James Tavernier. It's in a good area! Oh, somebody! Oh my God! How did that not go in? Rangers still have it here, two Romans. It's another corner to Rangers, you would think. No, it's out! No! Half time here in Livingston. It's Livingston 1, Rangers 0. Bit of a strange half, really. Everything Rangers were doing just seemed a little bit pedestrian and slow and laboured. There was no sense of urgency or purpose to try and move the ball quickly and create free-flowing opportunities. We did it on occasion, and that's when we were creating the chances, but we weren't doing it often enough. Everything was just slow, especially coming out from the back, just taking too long to make the passes. That extra delay, that couple of seconds, it has a huge impact on the game. It gives the other team the opportunity to get back into shape and to position themselves so that they can defend effectively, and we're playing into their hands when we slow the game down. We're most effective when we move the ball quickly, and I think that's what we really need to be doing in the second half. Rangers have been a team of two halves this season, to be fair. We tend to start quite slowly and then perform better in the second half, so hopefully that is the case today. Perhaps some changes needed, maybe bring the D on at half time, get him running around, hunting the ball, chasing the ball. Maybe the introduction of Diomande as well. Those could be two potential changes that I think would benefit the team and impact the team in a positive way. But I hope Danny Rowell's going through them right now and reading them a riot act basically, and telling them to get their act together, because this is not acceptable. Rangers don't look like a team that's pushing to win a title. They look like a team that doesn't really have anything to play for, and that's not a good sign. So we want to see some more fluidity in Rangers play, some more positivity, some more progressive play, moving forward, moving the ball quickly, being a little bit more expansive, getting the ball wide, getting it to the byline, getting balls in the box and creating chances. That's what we really need to see from Rangers in this second half if we stand any chance of getting back into this. Let's see if there's any changes now, and hopefully Rangers come back out a different animal than the team that started this game. Come on Rangers, 3 points a day, nothing less than that is acceptable. Apologies for the hood guys, the second half is just about to kick off. I forgot my 4 lads hat in the car, so that's why I look a bit like a bam, but it's pretty cold here, so please accept my apologies. But substitution for Rangers here, Bojan Miovski looks like he's coming on, and Skov Olsen is off, so 2 up front. Danny Rowell going with Miovski. Obviously need that bit of firepower up front. Hopefully that will make the difference. It's not the change that I would have expected, and to be honest, it's not the change that I wanted. I thought Skov Olsen was doing well. I'm not convinced Miovski is the man to make a difference, but hopefully I'm wrong. Let's see, second half just about to kick off. Let's go Rangers! Almost a goal for Rangers there. Wonderful play from Chermiti. Played it inside, I think it was Mikey Moore. He laid it off to Miovski. A lovely left-footing, curling shot into the top corner, and another tremendous save from the Livingston goalkeeper. Rangers now with the corner. Oh! Onto the roof of the net. It's another corner for Rangers. Rangers turning up the pressure here. Let's go Rangers! So we look now like a team with purpose, a team that wants to go on and equalise and win this game. There seems to be a bit of fight, a bit of dig, and that's what we want to see from this Rangers team in the second half. We have got to get out of this game today with 3 points. Nothing less than that will be acceptable. Livingston have scored and it's 2-0 here. The ball came in from the free kick, it was cleared out. It dropped to a boy on the edge of the box who played it on the deck onto one of their players who was in an advanced position on the left hand side, and he's just drilled it across Jack Butland into the corner of the net. Rangers with it all to do now. We need 3 goals and we've got half an hour left. And the fans are understandably frustrated and angry here in the stands. You can hear the frustration, you can feel it building here in Livingston. The Rangers fans are not happy and neither should they be. This is not acceptable today from Rangers. 17 minutes into the second half and Livingston down to 10 men. Great ball from Fernandez into Gassman. Gassman got in front of the defender, he's been pulled down. It's a terrible tackle. 10 men. Rangers now with, what, 25, maybe 30 minutes? A bit of extra time, so half an hour now to salvage this game. We need to score 3 times here, make no mistake about it. We need 3 points, otherwise this league for me will be beyond our grasp. Nothing less than 3 points, Rangers. Let's go now, come on. 17 minutes into the second half and Livingston down to 10 men. Great ball from Fernandez into Gassman. Gassman got in front of the defender, he's been pulled down. It's a terrible tackle. James Tavernier with the corner. Mikey Moore back to Tav. Tav puts it in. And it's out for a Livingston goal kick. Wasted opportunity for Rangers there. Chikwani off. Nadiri on. Nadiri, Miovski and Chermiti on the park now. All 3 of Rangers attacking striker options on the park. Let's see how much of an impact the big German can have. This is incredibly frustrating at the moment. That's 2 really slack passes from Rangers. Really basic stuff. Gasma overhitting it for Tav. And then Fernandez there looking for Romans and knocks it out for a goal kick. Rangers really need to get a grip of this game and get a grip of what they're doing. Really careless. Need to take better care of the ball if we stand any chance of getting back into this game. Rangers just can't seem to put the ball in the net today. A great chance, Nadiri there. I'm not sure if it was a shot or he's played it across, and then I think it was Mikey Moore at the back stick and the shot was blocked and it went out for a corner. Ball comes in. Rangers just cannot get this ball in the net. Chances haven't been the issue. We've had the chances, just not got that clinical touch that's required. Half an hour into the second half here, and it's John Suter off, Thelo Asgard on. It's just not happening for Rangers today, and it doesn't look like that will change anytime soon. Livingston taking every opportunity they can to slow down the game and affect any rhythm that Rangers try to build. 36 minutes into the second half and Gassama has been replaced by Bajrami. The Rangers fans clapping and cheering when Gassama went off the park. That tells its own story, but nothing sticking for Rangers today at all. But here comes Chermiti, squares it back, no one's there. Mikey Moore recovers the ball. Out now to Thelo Asgard, round in circles and back to Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore into two Romans now. There's Bajrami, and it's out for a Rangers throw-in. Nothing doing for Rangers today at all. Well, that's us got one back. 82 minutes gone. Fernandez rifles the ball into the net. And now Livingston, as usual, reverting to the tactics that they've employed for most of the game, which is dragging the arse out of every knock and every tackle. The players constantly on the deck, needing treatment. 10 minutes now for Rangers to get 2 goals. Let's go Rangers! And you can hear the fans are firmly behind the team. The Rangers fans want and expect another 2 goals here. Come on Rangers! You can hear the Rangers fans! It's 2 each here! A wonderful ball from Tavernier! Drops to Mikey Moore! Rangers 2, get back in it, Rangers! Come on! Rangers have stoppage time left now to get this 3rd goal! Could this be Rangers snatching victory from the jaws of defeat in the final moments under the lights and the rain here at Livingston? Let's go Rangers! Scores a goal! Mikey Moore! Moore! Mikey Moore! Gets a ball, scores a goal! Mikey Moore! Let's go Rangers! Tavernier wide, Bajrami, ball in, love you, and I think about you all the time. Rangers now with 9 minutes of extra time, and it's 2-1 at Celtic Park, I'm hearing. 2-1 at Celtic Park to Hibs. Rangers get this goal, and it's a weekend to remember. Let's go now Rangers. Jaws is everything I've ever had. We won 9 in a row, and I'm still dreaming. Look at the Bears go! The noise here is deafening! We remember with great affection the day the helicopter changed direction. Jimmy Baxter with pure perfection. Super Ali scores again! So let me tell you that I love you! A huge penalty shout there for Rangers. Mikey Moore was clean through. No foul, says the referee. Still waiting on this VAR review. Is it going to be a penalty to Rangers? It's taking a while. Oh, on. Penalty to Rangers. Penalty to Rangers. Penalty to Rangers. Come on. Surely. As I said, I've got no idea if it is. Couldn't really see it clearly. No penalty. Come on Rangers. Hi guys, how you doing? As you all know, the game finished 2 weeks today and I'm back in the car, and I thought I'd just come on and share some of my post-match thoughts with you all. I haven't watched anything that Danny Rule said after the game, or the players or the presser. Haven't listened to any fan media. So what you're going to get from me is my thoughts, unfiltered and not clouded by anyone else's opinions. Today wasn't good enough. It's as simple as that. We started the game fairly well. The first 10 minutes created some decent half chances. They scored and we went to bits. They pegged us back, took the wind out of our sails, killed any momentum that we may have had, and we didn't have the character, the resolve to come back into the game. The first half sort of just teetered out into much of a nothingness almost, I think. And then second half made the change. Miovski came on, and again we started the second half fairly well, but then Livingston scored 2-0 and Rangers went to bits again. They went down to 10 men. You would expect at that point that we would turn the screw, and we did. Changes were made. Some of them I can't understand. I don't understand what bringing fellow Asgard onto the pitch with 10 minutes to go has, like, what impact is that going to have on the game? For me, someone like Dio would have been a better option, but I'm sure Danny Rule has his reasons. I commend the players for coming back into the game and getting the point, coming from 2-0 down, but it was against 10 men, so let's not get overly excited. That's the least that I would expect from a Rangers team. We're a team that's meant to be challenging for the league, and we should be coming to places like Livingston and getting 3 points. There's no ambiguity around that. That is the minimum expectation for a Rangers team that wants to be successful and wants to compete. Livingston are bottom of the league for a reason. They've won one game all season, and we're coming here like a team that is just not interested. That's how it felt. And Danny Rule said in his press conference before the game that he doesn't want his players to be challenged on their mentality after what happened at Hearts last week. Well, I'm sorry. I am challenging the players on their mentality. For me, today was a mentality issue. It's not a skill issue. That's a mentality issue. How can we go from what we achieved last week, from going behind twice against the league leaders, to then make it 2 each and then win the game, and win the game in the fashion and the style that we did, playing free-flowing, expansive, progressive football and really dominating Hearts in every area of the park? How can we go from that 7 days ago to what we witnessed today? It's Jekyll and Hyde. There has to be some sort of disconnect with these guys, because it just doesn't make any sense. I'm hugely disappointed because Celtic dropped points today, and some fans might say, oh, you know, we've gained a point on Celtic, or not gained a point on them, rather, we've increased our lead by a point over Celtic. But yeah, we've dropped 2 points to Hearts. That's what I'm concerned about. And Hearts don't look like they're going to be dropping points anytime soon. Yesterday they weren't great, but they still got the result. And the opportunity now for us to gain on Hearts is reducing week to week, because before today we had 11 games, now we've got 10, and as time passes, the opportunity for us to reduce the gap between us and them is decreasing every single week. And now we go into Sunday, a week today, against Celtic. Make no mistakes about it, if Hearts win, whatever the result is on Sunday is a good result for Hearts, because if we win or Celtic win or there's a draw, Hearts will have increased their lead over Rangers or Celtic or both. So next weekend is a good weekend for Hearts if they win, and this week again is a great weekend for Hearts. I shouldn't really be talking about Hearts, to be honest. I shouldn't. But listen, they are top of the league, and that's where we want to be. That has to be our ambition. And that didn't look like a team that wanted to fight for a title today. And I'm incredibly disappointed. I'm upset. I just feel deflated completely, because after what happened last week, I really felt that could have been the turning point for us, where, okay, these guys know what it's all about to play for Rangers, and they want this, and they're fighting for this. And we saw all of those attributes last week, but they were lacking this week. I don't want to be too negative. We got a point. Okay, it's maybe not the end of the world, but at the moment, with that raw emotion within me, it certainly feels like it is the end of the world. I hope that results such as these aren't the ones at the end of the season that we look back on and say we didn't win the league because of the points that we dropped at Fir Park or the points that we dropped here at Livingston. Because the reality is, guys, the last 3 games we've had 5 points, 5 from a possible 9, and that is not good enough. Right, that's enough. I'm going up the road, and I'm going to go and feel sorry for myself. All the best, guys. Take care, keep smiling, and let's try and keep positive, because I'm the most positive guy in the world, guys, you know that. But even today, I'm struggling to find positivity and optimism after what I saw today. Oh, Rangers, you break our hearts, honestly, you really do.
The Four Lads podcast is sponsored by Rhino Express, Clydeview Joinery, Athol Industrial Solutions Limited, and CSD Air Conditioning, in partnership with Black Rooster and Art of Gold. Thank you for listening to or watching the podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show.